we are to become somebody different. We got to change what we do. It's interesting when I talk to people on Sunday and I was doing calls and there were some people like, well, Sunday's a day that I don't like to do a lot. I'm like, well, listen, you took off Thursday, you took off Friday, you took off Saturday. Understand, billionaires don't think the way you're thinking. How many of us agree with that statement? And so for things to change, you got to change. See, what people sometimes do is they hold on to the old, but they want the new. Does that make sense to me? They hold on to the way things were and, hey, this is the way I always did things. Well, guess what? In order for you to go someplace you've never been before, you got to become somebody you've never been before. Would we agree with that statement? So this is all about you becoming better. And how do you become better? Number one is what you're doing here today. And that is setting some goals for the month of July, things that you're going to commit to, things that you're going to go out and do. I love personally recruiting. I love the idea that this technology, nobody has to leave anywhere. You can be in California, you can be in Atlanta, you can be in Maine, you can be in New Hampshire. It doesn't matter. As long as they can jump on a Zoom, you can efficiently paint the vision of what this company can do for anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. And you see this over and over again on this team. So let me share my screen. I want to talk about the bonus. I want you to really understand the bonus because, number one, your team's going to start asking you questions. And so I want to talk a little bit about the bonus that ACN gave us for the month of July. Now, what I love so much about this bonus is this is for new IBOs. So what does that mean? That means anybody that signs up in the month of July. Now, I know some of you guys are looking at putting a spouse in. Great. This is a great month to put a family member in because they can trigger this bonus. Anybody that has a start date for the month of July. So let me talk a little bit about how that works. Number one, they have to go out and get 5 services and 10 points. So this bonus will not be paid to anybody that just the CQ, meaning they just come in and they get 7 points, 3 services. They're customer qualified, but they're not qualified for this bonus. And that's a big deal. Because I don't want to see anybody do the other part and then come back to you and say, well, I got qualified, and I did everything you told me to do, and they're not paying the $300 extra bonus. So let me explain how this works. First thing I want to talk about is somebody comes in, have them understand this bonus. Now, I love how this bonus goes hand in hand with what we want people to do anyway. Meaning we've always talked about 5 services, 10 points. Why? It triggers a $200 bonus. That's a big deal for somebody that's brand new in ACN. Now, we've got a buffet of services, and obviously anybody can go out and they can do the ID seal, which we love, the quarterly and the annual plan. Vivint is running a promotion as of today to give any customer $200 that becomes a Vivint customer. So if you order Vivint today or anybody that orders Vivint today, they will get a $200 customer bonus. So again, ACN and Vivint are doing all kinds of great stuff to help that new IBO get off to a fast start and start getting those customers. Second thing, you probably noticed that Zoom, except for New York, every other market except for New York, Zoom has a $25 gift card from Walmart. So that means if they sign up for gas, they get a $25 gift card from Walmart. If they sign up for electric, they get a $25 gift card from Walmart. It's right on your storefront. As soon as you put in the zip code of the customer and you go to the state, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, Texas, it says $25 gift card from Walmart. Now, here's what I love about it. You can get referrals from those customers, yes or no. If I sign up my friend Bob and I say, Bob, let me get your mom on. Your mom needs a gift card. Your sister needs a gift card. Your brother needs a gift card. You see how we can naturally get somebody to get multiple customers when it comes to the services that we offer. So that's the first thing I want you to know. It's 5 services, 10 points. The second thing, in your first 30 days, that means 30 days from the start date. That's why we all have our IBO trackers. Those IBO trackers are very important because it's going to allow for you to remember the start date of that new IBO. So you can naturally coach them along and help them hit this bonus. The second part of the bonus is you have to get 30 points from your team. Now remember, that's not the 10 points that you went out and got as a new IBO. This is from your team. Now your team can consist of 1 person or 2 people, or in this example, 4 people. It doesn't matter how many people, but I'm just showing you an example of getting 30 customer points. Now remember, it's within the first 30 days of the new IBO. Now what I love about this is it makes people have to take action, yes or no. All of a sudden it's like, look, I don't want to rush you. I don't want you to feel pressure here, but here's what I know. You have 30 days. Does that make sense? So let's go ahead and get started because I want you to hit the bonus. I know it's going to be a big deal for you. So let's go ahead and do a couple things. One, let's knock a couple services out. Let's get you moving to that 10 points, 5 services. Now let's schedule you an emergency Zoom. Now, why do I say emergency? Because I've sponsored people in one day and had them put people in front of me the same day. I literally, like, hey, you don't need a script to call your best friend. Can we agree with that? You don't need a script to call your sister and your brother. All you need to do is send them a link. You can say, jump on this Zoom. I have some exciting news for you. So again, this is about getting people to take action, take advantage of the first 30 days. But if you do the math, it becomes even better. And what I mean by that is there's additional bonuses that ACN pays in the compensation plan. The first thing is anybody that gets CQ, they pay a $50 bonus. So in this example, if you brought in 4 people and all 4 people went CQ, that would generate a $50 bonus. Now, if all 4 people together collectively have acquired 30 customer points, they're going to pay you the additional $300, which is a total of $700. Now, here's what I love so much about this is that is an amazing start to somebody's business. That could be in their first 14 days or 21 days, or maybe it takes them 30 days, but it's a goal. And here's what I know about goals. If somebody can hold it in their hand, in their head, they can hold it in their hand. If you can make them understand exactly what this goal is, every single person's going to go after this. Now, all these slides that I'm sharing with you are our leadership slides, and any single one of you guys can get this, from your regional director or your regional vice president. So again, just a great visual of helping that new IBO paint the vision of what it takes for them to get off to a great start. Now, remember, right now that Zoom's paying $25, somebody can go out and get 10 energy bills and help those 10 people make a $25 bonus. Now, here's the second thing. If you're writing your notes, write free energy. Remember, what's free energy in ACN? 12 electric bills or 12 gas bills. ACN is paying us. Zoom is paying us to go out and help those customers get $25 and help us get free energy at our house. How many of us want free energy at our house? How many of us would love to put that in your presentation? How many of you would love to start your presentation? Oh, by the way, I get free energy. How many of us would agree that's a massive value to somebody that's listening to this presentation? Especially, I don't know where everybody lives, but it's hot right now. And you know what I know about being hot? Energy bills go up, yes or no? So for those of you that are right now in a hot place, understand residuals go up when energy bills go up. But more importantly, here's an opportunity for you to tell somebody, hey, I was able to sign up. I was able to go out and get 12 customers. I got free energy. I was able to introduce a couple people to this. They were able to go out and get some customers. In my first 30 days, I made over $700. Now, if you had that conversation with me, I'm in. How many of us would agree with that statement? Look, fruit on the tree. You don't have to tell me how great things are. Show me how great things are. So just remember, your new IBOs don't understand this. And my mentor taught me something early on, and here's what he said. He said, people can retain about 7% of what they hear. About 7%. So although you're telling this to your IBO, it doesn't mean they're retaining what you're saying. So you want to start asking questions like, how are we going to get those 10 points? Now, if I asked you a question, what do you got to do? You got to answer the question. You go, well, I was thinking about getting an annual plan. Okay, great. That's 8 points. What else were you thinking of doing? Well, I was thinking about getting my gas and electric. Okay, that's 2 more points. Great job. Now we're at 10 points, 3 services. We need 2 more services. Okay, well, I was thinking about getting my mom an ID deal, my sister. Great. Welcome. Now, remember, they're paying customer bonuses on that. So the person's actually getting paid for helping those customers. And now we set up their Zoom and help them go from there. So I hope this helped you. I just want to take it to the last piece on the puzzle, and that's going to be for the Robert Stefanowski event. Now, this is going to run to the 15th of July. Every single